Hello everyone, Pontificator here. My apologies, it's been a rough day. I spent most of the day in the garage working on trucks and trailers. This is something that brokers know nothing about, but something unusual happened. Well, it's not really that unusual. Something different happened this week, and I want to share it with you guys. I want to let you know what's really going on out here. So we have a direct customer out of Florida. Great customer. We've been hauling their freight and the manufacturer of those vehicles. It's a specialty item. They're about $400,000 each. We carry quite a bit of insurance, but they've been hauling those. We've been hauling those items since 2016ish, and they called us up and asked us for a rate to California. Now, all of our trailers are step deck Conestogas. They're all equipped with ramps, and we have a couple of low pros as well. This equipment is expensive. It's not cheap. So she asked for a rate to California for 4 shuttles for 2 trailers. We gave them $10,300 each. Now, everyone in the trucking industry understands why, because and I explained this to her as well, it wasn't her decision to make, unfortunately. Otherwise, as she said, the choice would have been a non-choice. We deadhead 600 miles, usually, to cover their freight. And there's a little bit of that factored into the rate. And then we go out to California. And when we get to California, everyone knows what the freight rates are like coming out of California. So if you don't make any money going in, you lose even more money coming out. We were told that they had another rate that they wanted us to, well, no, that's not true. Actually, we didn't get a call back until this first person that had rated them failed. They called and said, hey, do you have a truck? Can you pick it up? Well, yeah, we can, but we're going to have to send a couple of trucks even further, but we will do it because you're a direct customer, and that's what we do. We also arrive the day before so that we are there on time for their early loading times. I called her, I questioned, I said, look what's going on. What can we do for you? How can we help you? And I asked questions, and I found out that there's a company, I can't remember where they're based out of. I'm not going to blast them out yet. They provided her $7,000 per truckload to California. Now, this is funny to me because they are a broker. They're a broker that we've actually dealt with, but we got paid good money on the loads that we hauled for them. We will not go to California with our equipment and the service that we provide for $7,000. They will likely try and keep $2,000. Now, some of you will say, well, that's just business, that's just brokerage, that's the way it works. Let me explain this to you. We have real investments. I am not going to compete with someone who does not have trucks. If they don't have trucks, they do not know what it takes to run them. They are banking on every load being treated as if it's a backhaul. You lose money on backhauls. I hate that term almost as much as I hate the term brokers. Backhauls mean you lose money so that somebody with nothing invested makes the profit. So if you're out here in this market and everything is being run by brokers, and I have a solution, trust me, we can take this back and end this. We can end brokers. We can end brokers and 3PLs when we stick together. But if everything runs as a backhaul, all of the trucks will go broke. If all of the trucks go broke, who hauls the freight? I'd love to see a broker go, I'm going to haul a load with this. I'm going to pick up this freight. It doesn't work. It absolutely does not work. You cannot haul freight with these. Shippers are looking to save money, and that's fine, but you get what you pay for. When we are on freight for our customers, they know what they get. and they know what they're paying for. But then the bean counters get involved and they think we can save money. And then when the poo-poo hits the fan, I'll give you a better example. One of my drivers in January hauled 2 of these shuttles. He did not secure them properly. They banged up against each other for a 1,600-mile trip. The bumpers were damaged on both of them, obviously, and some of the undercarriage of that bumper. We knew we did it. Our driver knew that it was his fault. They sent us over an invoice for $8,000. We paid it immediately. Didn't even send it to our insurance company. We didn't want them to have to wait that long for our mistake. If you're dealing with a broker, all of you shippers out there, you're dealing with a broker, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The broker is going to go, well, we didn't haul it. That guy hauled it. So yeah, you got to hit his insurance company up. And then the trucking company who lost money hauling this because you were trying to get the cheapest transportation you could get from a guy who has no trucks, looking to take advantage of someone that's desperate to move their truck to try and pay their bills to the next profitable load. And then you go, or rather, I'm sorry, that carrier goes, I didn't make any money anyway. I lost my boo-boo on this. You should go after the broker. Then you guys end up in court. The broker saying, we're just a broker, and they're playing broke. The carrier saying, we're a small company. We can't afford that. We don't have the money. And we only have $100,000 of insurance. We carry a lot more than that. In court, the dispute unfolds over the course of 3 years before you get your $7,000, and everyone spends about $100,000 in attorneys trying to collect it. I've gone through that once on a $170,000 claim that resulted in over $600,000 in attorney's fees. 17 attorneys between my company, the insurance company, my insurance company, the shipper's attorney, the rigger's attorney, the end customers, 2 attorneys, and the brokers, 2 attorneys, and someone else. It was ridiculous. No one made money on that load except the brokers. This is what happens when you deal with brokers. 0 accountability, all the profit. Shippers, pay for what you want, but get what you pay for. If you're going to the cheapest option, you are going to get just that. If you go directly to the truck and pay them, you will get good service, good quality. This is a service industry. What service is the broker providing you? Cheap rates? You must not care very much about your freight. All of you guys and girls out there that are driving trucks, stick by. Let's stick together. Let's take this industry back for the people that really have money invested in it. Standwithtrucking.com. Check it out. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. I took about 400 questions one day. I will never put my phone number up there again. I want to get back to all of you guys, but I do have a company to run in the meantime. Standwithtrucking.com, everyone. Good luck.